Hey there, everyone. Kelly here with She Rises Consulting, and I am very excited to talk about the topic today. And today we're going to talk about value. The truth is that there are too many women in business that overlook the power of knowing, feeling, and really owning the value that they bring to the table. We are so quick to recognize greatness in others, but when it comes to ourselves, especially as women, society has definitely conditioned us to downplay our strengths, to be quiet, stay small, be that little tiny thing that stands in the background to not be heard. Well, today I'm telling you, not anymore. It is time to unlearn that narrative. And this is a reminder and a wake up call to stop shrinking for anyone's comfort. We don't own anybody the comfort of us shrinking down. It is time to know your worth, feel it in your bones, understand it at your core, and most importantly, own it. Own that. Because when you do, your business and your life will never, ever be the same. I'm telling you. So, from a young age, we are taught to downplay our value. Women are conditioned to be humble, to be grateful, to be nice, to be quiet, at the expense of being bold and confident in our skills and our power. I don't know about you, but when I worked in the corporate sector, when I first started, I was very meek, very quiet. I need to stand in the background. I need to watch everything. But the more and more that I started stepping into my power, really coming into my womanhood, I realized I have a voice, I have opinions, and sometimes the way that things are being done aren't always the right way. So I started becoming more bold, more brazen, more courageous with my opinions and who I was and not keeping my mouth shut. But because of the way society has conditioned us, being that way sometimes, most of the time, came at a cost. I was told that I was too much of an emotional girl, or I was straight out called a bitch. And why would I need to be called that when I have an opinion and I'm very strong-willed, strong-minded, and I want to share it. I want to share it just like the men in my industry. So, as women, when we step into our business, value is something that we oftentimes struggle with, but it's the value in ourselves. So, when it comes to branding or when it comes to program or service creation, we will minimize who we are because that's what we've been told. But here's the downside to that. When we do that, that's the energy that we are putting out there in the world. And the confusion comes when we aren't attracting the right clients, or when we attract a client and then they never come back. So we need to stop downplaying our value. The other thing is you can't fully grow your business if you don't know your own worth. If you don't believe in the value of you, if you don't believe in the value that you bring, it will show. It will show in your pricing. It shows in your marketing. It shows in the boundaries that you have with your client. And most importantly, it shows in the way that you show up. So if you show up devaluing who you are, you're going to exude a lack of confidence. I say exude, but you're going to show, because usually we exude confidence, right? But like you're going to demonstrate a lack of confidence, a lack of self-worth. When somebody says, "Oh, that's how much you charge," you'll immediately say, "Well, I can do it for this amount." So then you're devaluing yourself. So you need to show up really knowing what your self-worth, but most importantly, how much value you really bring to your business, because the value you bring to your business is coming to create a positive impact, a positive ripple effect for everyone to have and experience. And so, we talk about um how easy it is. It is so easy for us to just say, "Oh my gosh, my friend so and so is so great. I value and appreciate everything about her. She's amazing. And then we can name like 20 things about her that we love and that we value about her. But then when it comes to us and somebody says, well, tell me about you. Tell me what's great about you. It's almost like we completely shut down. So I'm not saying that we're not here to cheer on our friends and our colleagues and our clients, but at the same time, we also need to acknowledge our impact, the impact that we have on this world. And instead of freezing up or deflecting, we need to stop that right here and say, you know what? This is what I'm worth. This is what my value is. Hear me, hear me loud, and know that I am standing fully in my being. So, you know, this is the other thing that kind of breaks my heart. Like when I talk with other women that are in business and I'm like, tell me what you bring, tell me your value. One of the comments that I oftentimes hear is, well, I don't really share it because I feel like it's just very ego based. Let me tell you, it is you feeling and experiencing and you being your value is not about your ego. It's about clarity about who you are. Truly owning your contribution means being clear about the transformations that you create and standing firmly in that truth. That is not ego based. That is your soul's expression. When somebody asks you, what are you about? What do you value? Like what's amazing about you? It is opening up that door for your soul to step through it, for your soul to come through and say, this is what I'm all about. Not ego, clarity, soul's expression. And you know what? I'm going to tell you right here, right now, no more playing it small. I'm giving it today to you, your permission slip to take up space. Charge what you're worth. Show up like the powerhouse that you are, because you are an asset. You are an asset to this world. You are important to the clients that need you, because I'm going to tell you, you have a long line of clients that are waiting for you, but they're waiting for you to know and own your value so that when they come to you, they fully get you, fully present, fully there to support, help, heal, guide, whatever it is that you're going to do in your business. That is so important. And lastly, I just want to share with you, when you truly know your value, when you truly own your value, and that person comes to you for help, healing, service, whatever it is, whatever that service is that you're going to give them, when you are fully standing in your empowerment and in your greatness, then you are doing them a huge service. The moment that we step back, the moment that we try to play it small, go stand in the corner, be quiet, be meek, that's when we are doing a disservice to our clients, which in the long run does a disservice to our business. So, ladies, women in business, I'm going to tell you, it is fully time for you to be this awesome boss babe that you are. Be this boss lady, stand in your power, stand in your value, and know that it's okay. We are moving towards a new energy. And in that energy, it is time for bold, courageous, warrior like women to stand up and say, this is me. This is who I am. Hear me roar. And we definitely need that, especially for women in business, because we are constantly competing with the societal's idea of what it means to be in business, and that's to be it fully in the masculine energy, and that's not where we need to be. We need the balance of both masculine and feminine, but we really are moving towards an energy where the feminine is starting to come out. So you ladies, let that feminine come out, let that voice be heard, stand tall and strong in your value and in your worth. All right. Until next time, I hope this was empowering. If you need somebody in your corner to support you, I am here. I am here to do that. If you are looking for that person to support you in your business, click down below, schedule a 15 to 20-minute call with me so we can see how to help you fully embrace and embody your value and step into your business and make it a powerhouse that it is meant to be. All right. So much love to all of you from my heart to yours. And until next time.